right, yeah, like I was saying, so I'm in the middle of the stream, 20-minute monologue. I realized the mic's not even working. So it's been a hell of a day. Oh shit. Hey
Jesus,
everybody.
man, that is kind of crazy. That's
Yeah.
wild.
Bit of it's been fun.
Mm-hmm.
And we
Mm-hmm.
didn't even make that up. That's not even actually a joke. It's been nothing but fun audio issues. Now, if I sound a little different to you, it's actually because I'm coming to you live from a fantastic new studio where for some reason my mic decided to shit out.
Yes,
So hey everybody.
this is a promo of our brand new studio, guys. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope you like it a lot.
I
I
can't
don't.
even see it myself, but
Yes, you no, you can't see it.
nope. This is all I tell you this much though. I sacrifice so much of this show for the sake of the show. So while I'm not able to actually be at my computer to handle the things that I ought to be looking at, I can nevertheless pretend as best as I can for you.
That's
It's my
true.
pledge. It's my pledge.
That's true. That's
Hmm.
very true.
Working out rather wonderfully so far.
It is indeed. It is indeed.
Jeff, it's a wonderful studio space you've set up. I love all of the green matched with the other green.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's
Do you like your new desk?
hmm, it's fantastic. I always knew I was an oak fan, right? An oak, maybe glass.
Sure.
Steel. I
Yeah.
love steel. I can't get enough steel in my. No, I have no idea. Is it pretty, everybody? Is it pretty? Smash F to pay respects to my awareness of how the stream goes, and then press 1 if you like my new desk.
Right. That's
Fucking,
yeah.
you know,
Absolutely. Damn it.
came from IKEA, and I only had 2 extra dowels. So,
Let me see if I can do this. Okay. I'm trying to do some color correction on
yeah, I
this.
probably have to. I'm all kinds of bad. I'm all kinds of poorly colored.
You're yeah. The fucking let's see if I can hue shift you into something like more human. Hey, that's a little bit more human.
Hey, I'm gonna take your word for it.
There we go. Not
Yeah,
bad. That's a little bit better.
there we go.
God,
Yeah,
I'm so fucking good at this. I'm so fucking
yeah. Yeah,
that.
I'm really good at setting up studios about 70% of the way before before inexplicable audio issues. Here's the funniest thing too. Had a patron stream earlier. Microphone, either like the microphone wouldn't work at all. Then I finally got the headphones working by playing some jazz for the thing and crooning to it. And then once that was done, I came around and it's like, hey, time to do midweek. Cool. I got everything figured out after the fact. Oh shit, Skype only wants to let my headphones or my microphone work at a given time. Thanks, Microsoft. I'm glad you got
Yeah.
my back.
God damn, dude. That's
Yeah.
rough. That's super
Well,
rough. Well,
yeah,
I
it's
mean,
not
fuck it, dude.
quite so rough.
It's midweek, so the whole
Who
thing
gives
is that. Right, right.
No, I mean, it's midweek, so yeah, we're going to go on with the show anyway.
I'm to your
That's good
left, by the
stuff.
way. The other left.
That's my
Okay,
right.
to your right. Yeah. So you're
Yeah,
gonna
to my right.
hello. I'm a
There we
little
go.
bit lower than you too.
Yeah, no, I don't want this to. I don't want this to really like fuck up anyone's suspended disbelief in this sense, though, too, because I knew he was over there the whole time.
Right, right.
I'm in the same
Just
spot.
need to, like, so we can make eye contact. I gotta do like that. Okay,
Fun with
we're good.
green screens. On sakes.
Yeah, it's there's still some like proof of concept things that I've been working with, and it's ridiculous. It's
But
absolutely
the
ridiculous.
but the best part about a work in progress is that work is actually being done.
Hey, do you have your phone on you?
I I really hope.
Oh, there we go. There's our Skype freeze, and we're back. The Skype
There we
freeze.
go. Why? What?
Hmm?
Oh, Skype freeze. Yeah,
Because
I do have my phone on me.
I want
I
you
thought it was like,
I want you to see the studio that I designed for us.
okay, well, I'm gonna just go over to what the fuck was I looking up at Houston Methodist? Okay, apparently I had a curiosity I don't recall. That's fun. So we're gonna go to twitch.tv.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys can join along at home. And actually, if you've got your own phone, just feel free to log in while you watch from your laptops or computers or tablets. In fact, get all of your devices watching this because if there's one thing we love more than big numbers here, it's big artificial numbers.
That's
That's
right.
right. This episode of the YouTube Saints is brought to you by the Democratic Party, by the way. Now it's just YouTube Saints, as I recall. YouTube is Saints. There we go. Let's see if I can bring this up on my phone. There's one thing I'm not going to fuck up doing. It's, well, apparently I spoke too soon. Damn you, Sprint. Damn you. Yeah, oh no, kidding! I'm offline. I got that impression. That's amazing. I love my cell provider. This episode of YouTube Saints brought to you by T-Mobile. Uh,
The suspense is killing me. I want to know what he
oh, here
thinks
we
of.
go. Oh shit! Oscar the Grouch. I love it. Yeah, it's got a fitting right now. It's got a goddamn fitting, except Oscar's got a slightly sunny
And check this out.
disposition.
Check this out. And I even have like a TV thing to have our. I mean,
Arms are so perfectly fit. I'm like, I gotta reach up out of this thing. There we go. So yeah, apparently the studio space is. Yep, this studio space is genuinely a work in progress. We're sitting here in a trash heap.
Yep.
Not all that dissimilar from where we began.
that's
So
very
nice.
true.
Yeah, over here at the Midweek Saints, we like to, we like to stay in touch with our roots, and part of that apparently means me sitting in what is actually got to be an enormous trash barrel, because I'm almost 6 feet tall.
It's big. It's big. It's a custom job.
It is. No, this is an industrial-sized trash barrel for industrial-grade garbage.
Yeah, that's right. I mean,
I was there. Anita called me. When Anita called it, I was there.
originally what I was trying to do was I wanted to put us in the old men's box for Muppet Show. That was like
No,
the original idea.
Yeah, we wouldn't even need a screen at that point. You just cut away to whatever it is we're looking at, like we're laughing at their late night show.
I made I made assets for it too. Let me see if I could just like throw this in here really quick. Let me see if I can do this.
Leslie Maxwell and Nick, pure trash. Yeah, no, actually, no. There's
wait,
nothing
shit.
pure about me. Even
See?
my garbage nature.
But I did a shitty job of like cutting pieces of it, and like I don't know. I didn't get a good chance to really.
We brought all of our garbage
actually.
up to the box. That's
Shit.
great.
Actually, if I just do that, then it looks actually pretty fine. It's all
Yeah,
right.
that's okay. That's not
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
Hey, look, hey, how about that? It's like now I get to be trash in a skybox. So,
Right.
looking at you, Kanye,
Right.
coming to snatch up that game, and that ass, coming for that ass. That's threatening, right?
Yeah. No, it's very threatening. Yeah.
Shaking in his Timberlands and
Yeah.
son.
His Timberlands. Fuck. Okay.
Is every reference I'm gonna make today just to be like hopelessly out of date? I'm starting to think that's I made a Dan Quayle joke earlier.
Probably.
I'm like, yeah, it's an off day, folks.
So
yeah.
the only one that I have if we're watching anything is the nondescript alleyway garbage scene. But should we stay in the grumpy old man box, or should we go back to the trash street?
I'm kind of feeling like needlessly critical of people's best efforts to do entertaining things. So I'm thinking this is kind of an appropriate environment for us.
Yeah?
Just me, yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, we might switch back and forth.
We got to bring yourself up a little bit though, because you kind of look like you kind of look like a 10-year-old that brought up to Denny's for French fries.
I can't.
Okay, well then you just continue coloring on your placemat while we watch.
I am a little bit shorter than you. I'm like 2 inches shorter than you.
Yeah, I know. That's a funny thing too. Everybody seems for some reason to think you're taller than I am.
No. You're taller than me. But anyway,
I'm nearly 6 feet, and I think everybody out there knows what nearly 6 feet tall means.
Right. It means
5'11".
that it's hard to find a suit that fits.
Exactly. That's why I have parachute sleeves. See?
That's right.
Yes.
Seaburn95 resubscribed 2 months so far. Thank you very much, buddy. Miles Swan 91 gifted a sub to Subpar Experience. Ooh, that's a good name. Subpar Experience.
I know. I kind of wish we'd named the stream that.
I know. But we haven't named it yet. Subpar Experience. You know what? That's what it's gonna be.
Yep.
Rename it right now.
And welcome to the family of being subscribed to us, and anybody watching on Dangula's channel, assuming you still auto-host this. Welcome as well. We are your grumpy old Americans, poorly framed in a Muppet Show thing.
Okay.
Next week we'll bring you the Muppet Babies. How about that?
Subpar Experience. There we go. Okay, fine. Then we also had Sucro Ascensiona, 5,000 bits. Dude, thank you so much. A humble request for a moment of silence for Yeti's mate, Caleb. YouTube, Pinkies Up, Pinkies Up. Yeah, earlier, our friend A Noble Yeti let us know that there was a death in the Boston music scene, and that was Caleb Schofield of the band Cave-In. Tragic car accident. It's very unfortunate. So, Pinkies Up to you, buddy.
And Yeti, but if after the show you want to go for a drink, I'll be around.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you live like in the same town as him, don't you?
Roughly. Lives nearby. In fact, last time we went drinking outside of when I went to see his band play, by the way, killer performance. Yeah, he was kind enough to bless me with this gorgeous bourbon barrel-aged stout, which I think he got from my old shop. I might be wrong, but yes, it was the, oh yes, that's what it was, the Verdana. Locally made Russian Imperial Stout, aged in beautiful bourbon casks. Oh, it was heavenly. I think I drank it on the show, actually. Now that if memory serves. But all the same, Yeti, the Pinkies Up to your friend, mate.
He said it was the accident at the Bedford tolls yesterday.
Oh! No shit. Oh, okay.
What's the deal with that?
Well, so there's a toll booth out in the town of Bedford. There's like two main highways that lead out of Manchester. That's 93 and 293. And on 293, there's a series of tolls. And for some reason, that particular toll booth, that particular like array of tolls, has a lot of really crazy accidents. I mean, the last one that I can recall actually involves somebody driving so fast that their car partially went up that embankment that they have, which I never understood why those things are slanted. It almost looks like a ramp to do a wheelie off of. But so this car came and fucking plowed clean through the toll booth. Wow. And for some reason, and I think it's the placement of the tolls, because you're going down this long stretch, you come up over a hill, and then you're just going down real fast, and then boom, it's like, oh, by the way, slow down to 25 miles an hour real quick, there's tolls here.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. But it's also Bedford, and Bedford's
Mr. Tickle Trunk resubscribed tier 3 for 5 months so far. Says woo to you, sir. Thank you very much. Then we got who just sent the biddies? God damn it. Oh, there we go. Biddies 89. Pinkies Up and boys for the death shot. Okay, so that's 550 towards the death shot, motherfucker.
Well, they're chipping away at it, you know. It's kind of like when a bunch of college kids throw in to buy a bag of weed.
I kind of count on midweek to not have to do death shots, but like it might end up being something that happens. But anyway, okay, so we've got some news we're gonna get through. Let's see. How do I want to do this? I'm going to do it like this.
Yeah. And for tonight, prior to getting other things set up, which soon I'll have other things set up, Jeff will be reading the news, and I'll be interpreting it through the medium of...
interpretive dance.
I was thinking dance, but then, like, the headphone cables would get all screwed up, and then, you know, somehow my desk would fucking collapse.
Sitting dancing.
Still dancing. It's a Zen
like...
form of dancing.
That kind of thing.
Yeah, I just do the goth club thing. Actually, thank you, Nada, for showing me this. It's like, well, the first move is, imagine there are spider webs everywhere.
Yeah. The
you need to get out of there.
The spider webs.
Yeah.
And then, like, there's digging for Trent Reznor. You ever heard it? You ever seen that dance?
No.
Oh, my God. It's where you fall to the ground on the dance floor and you start going, Trent! Trent! Howl and scream and, yeah.
Yep. And then your wallet falls out, and you look at your own birthday on your license, and you realize you're rapidly approaching the age of 35, and you're still dressing like you shop at Hot Topic, thinking climbing along the dirty-ass floor of a goth club is the best way to avoid particular infections.
Hey! Okay, so, self-taught rocket scientist propels himself 1,875 feet. A self-taught rocket scientist who believes the Earth is flat propelled himself about 1,875 feet into the air in his homemade rocket vessel before a hard landing in the Mojave Desert that left him slightly bruised. Mad Mike Hughes told the Associated Press he hurt his back but is otherwise fine and was relieved after Saturday's launch near Amboy, California. The launch of the desert town about 200 miles east of Los Angeles was originally scheduled for November. It was scrubbed several times after mechanical and logistical failures with the Bureau of Land Management.
Oh, well, they shouldn't have gotten involved. He was barely using any land except for where he took off from and where he landed.
That's right. The 61-year-old limo driver converted a mobile home into a ramp and modified it to launch from a vertical angle. For months he's been working on overhauling his rocket in his garage. We gotta watch the footage though.
Oh yes, we do.
Okay, so we gotta go back over to our alleyway here, and I'm gonna have to add this. I didn't add it before. Let's do this. Boop.
I love teleporting.
Yeah, we're teleporting. Nobody mock me for my.
This is typically what I look like when I leave the theater as it happens, anyway, too. So I mean, this is, they push me out the window, I land in my bin, and then I just sort of sit there thinking about my life choices.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, totally fair.
All right, here we go. Okay, let's watch.
Man, NASA's budget.
I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. Strap my dumb ass to a rocket and fire away. What the fuck?
Oh, it looks like maybe he made a mistake with that, because that kind of reminds me of the parachute you get with those little green army guys. You can throw them out your bedroom window.
I would totally take that fucking ride, man. That looks so fucking rad. It does.
But yeah. I mean, I'm just weird in that I maybe think not shooting myself into the sky in a rocket's the ideal thing to do. I'm just a fucking weirdo, though. What do I know? There he comes. Oh my god, it's like waiting for a supply drop in PUBG. Oh shit! That was... Man, I bet you that video is gonna be viewed all around the world. Yeah, all around the world. Right? It's the same guy, right?
Yeah. This is the flat earther dude.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He got up and he's like, well, clearly all of the thrust just rattled my eyeballs around to the point where the world looked round, so I'm going to make another flight. Okay.
Oh my god. Fucking crazy ass shit.
I just really hope Seth MacFarlane is invited to host the 89th annual Darwin Awards.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
Yeah.
Well, and the thing, though, that kind of bothers me about this article is it doesn't say whether or not, like, now he's like, I got proof, I went up that high and I didn't see a curve, because you're not going to see a curve that high up. Like, that's not a thing. And
are you upset because they didn't clarify the fact that he's still an idiot?
Yeah, a little bit.
Because I don't think anyone needs any help with that.
I'm down here.
Where?
I'm like.
Oh yes, there you are.
There.
I will look at my electrical outlet now as an eye line.
That's right. Stop.
I'm having to follow up my phone here. Like, does this work? Well, I got a lot of screen space to work with.
Yes, you do. Stop.
Yeah. It's a superior rig, Jeffrey, even though only half of my equipment desires to work at a given time.
That's right. That's very true. All right. So, next up, this is a good one. This is Jesus Christ and I broke into Pizza Hut. North Carolina man's 911 confession.
I love what he told them to when he called them. Like, Jesus has come back and we went and got pizza. I am Jesus.
A Greensboro man claiming to be Jesus Christ said he broke into a Pizza Hut Wednesday morning and called 911 saying he was starving to death. Yes, this is Jesus Christ, and I just broke into the Pizza Hut, 46-year-old Richard Lee Quintero told dispatchers around 4:30. Quintero admitted to breaking into a High Point Pizza Hut on North Main Street, saying he ate pizza and drank Mountain Dew. That's what Jesus would drink.
That's why he came back from the dead in the first place. He was just jonesing for some dew.
Right.
It's got electrolytes. It's what saviors crave.
Instead of bread and fish and wine, now it's apparently Code Red and a large pepperoni.
Code Red and pepperoni.
Yeah, dude.
Wayne question. He's like, I haven't read the Bible in a while, but I do remember that one time he fed 40 people with one Celeste pizza. Wasn't that story, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and a bunch of Capri Sun.
yeah, that sounds about right. Quintero, okay, when questioned by the 9/11,
When questioned by the 9/11 Truth Commission, Quintero was found not to only be Jesus, but to be CIA Jesus.
That's right, CIA Jesus. But when questioned by the 911 dispatcher, Quintero, 46, told dispatchers, "Because I'm Jesus, I can do whatever I want," and that he's tired of the Judases on the earth. He later said he was starving and everybody's been treating me mean. High Point police said Quintero was cooperative when they arrived and arrested without further incident. Quintero was charged with felony breaking and entering and felony larceny after breaking and entering. He was put on the High Point jail under a $1,000 bond. I almost want to bail Jesus out of jail, man. He's just hungry, and everybody's being...
If you guys want, say the word and I'll do it. I mean, I did it for Count Dankula. I'm happy to do it for Jesus Christ Domino's Esquire. But yeah.
That's right.
Oh, wait, it was Domino's? No, it's Pizza Hut.
It was,
this can't be. This is not the real Jesus.
Pizza Hut. Yeah, it's Pizza Hut.
Yeah, Jesus. I mean, I'm not saying we'd find him at a Domino's, but it's like, you without sin cast the first stuffed crust, right?
Fuck you. Fuck you. No.
Just saying.
No.
I mean, I'm all kinds of up on this shit, dude. I watch Jordan Peterson videos. You just wait until he weighs in on this. Oof. And then Jesus comes back, and what you need garlic breadsticks is what you need. And that's the only way you're ever going to feed your family and be a man, especially a man resurrected from the dead. is to get that cheesy garlic stuff. Not just the bread, but it needs the cheese inside, which symbolizes the Holy Spirit, which resides in all of us.
Can you imagine somebody putting like those substandard Pizza Hut chicken tendies in the people's mouths, for communion and shit? And like,
I'm imagining pizza rolls for communion myself.
Yeah, little paper cups full of Code Red and shit. This is my blood.
This is my blood, and this is my flesh. Ooh, is that pepperoni? It is.
Ooh, pepperoni. All right.
I mean, I was always pretty sure Jesus' body was made of smoked meats anyway, because how else would you be able to last in a stone sarcophagus or whatever it was he was in there for that long? No, he's just a proper kielbasa, that boy.
Fucking Jesus.
Don't judge me.
I ain't judging, man.
Let ye without sin cast first. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Gray.
Stop the ass. Twisty for you. Twisty bread.
Gray Rabbit Media resubscribed. 5 months so far. Real metal fans listen to Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem. You're goddamn right.
What is that? Hang on. One fish and 2 loaves, right? So it's 1 anchovy and 2 twisty garlic knots? I'm a theologian. I'm a theologian. Can we get Dean Esme on the show next week and clarify this?
I should just like pull you down. Okay, like.
Well, that's kind of how YouTube works. Get it?
Got him.
Hey, where am I? Holy shit! We're proper eye level now. I think. I'm just imagining.
More or less. We're good. We're fine. It's better.
Go.
Okay.
I mean, we're still doing better than the Avengers.
Mr. Tickle Trunk gifted a sub to Catkin Siren. Thank you very much. A Noble Yeti. Hey dudes, this new studio is awesome. Nick can't meet up tonight, but Monday Central Ale, you down?
Yeah, Central. Or if you're daring, we could try McGarvey's. I mean, it's a trash fire, but it's a half-off trash fire.
Well, it sounds like my kind of place. Let's see. It's Rice who says, if you're waiting for a supply drop in PUBG, then you're just asking for a death shot. Fuck you. God damn it. That's 1550 so far. Often we try to avoid the supply drop for this very reason. You should do the same and take this $10 to avoid death.
Oh, look at that. Now, you guys, I mean, if you guys want to go and get into a bidding war as to whether or not Jeff needs to further corrode his internal organs.
Die of alcohol poisoning, yeah, fucking...
No. The alcohol poisoning would come long after certain portions of your intestines were liquefied.
That's a comforting thought. Yeah, no, I appreciate that. Yeah.
I'm here for you, buddy. That's what I'm here to do.
That's good. I'm glad.
Can I pat you on the back? Is that a thing?
Yeah. Oh shit. No, hang on. Now you can. Oh, that's nice.
And a head pat.
Yeah.
There we go.
Thanks.
For you weebs out there.
There we go.
There we go.
Got
That's
him.
a funny thing. Yeah, I mean, you're about to have to, you might end up having to take a death shot, so I guarantee you, me giving you a head pat's the least humiliating thing that's going to happen tonight. So, let's get psyched. Oh, yeah. let's get psyched. Come
on. Sergeant Buck says.
I was channeling Michael Keaton. There's like, you want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts. Like, ooh, that was a good scene. I should channel that more often.
That was a good scene, yeah.
Yeah.
Sergeant Buck says, I've seen hydro-powered bottle rockets launch higher and land smoother than this guy's rocket, and those things don't even have parachutes. It's true. Arizi crackpot artist. Crackpot artist. Arizi crackpot artist. Subscribe. Thank you very much. Tickle Trunk says, cause Buck did it and it's tree fitty. It's two. It's true. And then another tree fitty for Kermit the Peterson.
You're very welcome.
Tris the Blanchian.
I'm always happy. Clean your womb.
Jesus would put pineapple in his pizza. I disagree.
That's that's how Islam started in the first place. Because the Arabs don't have pineapples.
They're just mad because they don't have pineapples?
Exactly. No, there's a whole religion like, oh, why does this guy get fucking pineapple? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna chop someone's fucking clitoris off, show the world how mad I am.
Okay. Trista Blanchian, Jesus. Oh, yeah, we just read that. Caligator, hey, boys, rehosting the show on Picardo for friends. Just remember, do not trust Kumoa when Poveros is making his swing on the final hole. Oh. Okay. I think that's a golf with your friends or our friends.
Oh. Yeah, that's right. That happened the other night.
That did happen last night. Yeah, we very drunkenly were playing golf with your friends on the channel.
Last night was another night.
Was.
I don't need direction.
I think it was great. And Cesar sent tipped us some biddies. Thank you very much, buddy. Appreciate you. Okay. So, next up, not that one, this one. Okay. All right, this is a weird fucking story.
Stop the ass kissing.
Yeah.
This is bizarre. So, New Jersey police officers suspended after storming Domino's over an undelivered pizza. This is fucking bizarre. Okay.
I know, I can't believe Domino's wouldn't deliver. They're so reliable. I ate them last night. They're shitting liquid all day.
Awesome. A pair of New Jersey police officers are suspended after one of them was caught on camera pushing a Domino's restaurant chain manager against a wall because their pizza didn't get delivered on time. Video obtained exclusively by News 4 shows the two New Jersey police officers storming a Domino's on Communipaw Avenue in Jersey City and pushing the branch manager up against the wall. The confrontation was sparked by...
Stop the ass kissing with you.
The confrontation was sparked by a missed pizza delivery. He said when the driver arrived at the delivery location, his calls were not answered. A short time later, Kirolo said he got a call from an officer upset over his missing pizza delivery. He said he was coming to my store, so I waited 10-15 minutes. Nobody showed up. Two officers eventually did show up. Surveillance footage shows the pair in uniform as they barged in, broke up the hum of the pizza delivery operation. He then walks out of the back room, and one of the officers grabs him and pushes him against the wall. So, the...
Sounds like that thin blue line was trying to get a bit thicker, if you know what I mean, Jeff.
This is absolutely ridiculous.
It's pretty fucking wacky, but you gotta wonder. For one thing, like, where's DeRay McKisson when you need him, huh?
Yeah, right. Fuck, right? Man, get DeRay on this.
Yeah, this is some serious shit. What would have happened if they'd have ordered wings?
Although the branch manager's name is Mina Kirolos, that sounds a little too Greek to be up DeRay's alley.
Yeah, also the fact, for all we know, this is just like a smoke screen because the cops are busting up some backroom gambling joint in the back of a fucking Domino's.
Right.
No, sorry, I'm thinking of Manchester pizzerias. That's a joke a few people will get. All of our pizzerias in town at one point were all actually just fronts for bookie operations.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, no, and the great thing is the Greeks actually, Greeks make fucking phenomenal pizza, and the trick is they put more sugar in their dough than other places. That's where you get that sweet, crispy crust. And it all comes up in the pan, and then all of a sudden, you get cops busting in, fucking SWAT teams coming down through the ceiling tiles, just kicking your ass off because you can get the pizza out in time.
Right. Weird.
Now, I never had a problem with Domino's myself. By the way, this episode of MidWeek Saints brought to you by Domino's. It's always been a pleasant experience because I'll get this pizza and it'll fill me up, and I'll be like, there, I tricked my body into not feeling hungry anymore. What are nutrients? Who needs them?
Nutrients
yeah,
are for
fuck
wannabes. Tryhards.
Yeah, it's fucking overrated. I just take my nutraceuticals and then I just pound myself some fucking Dominoes, followed up with some whiskey shots, and then I attribute my healthy complexion to healthy living.
Okay.
See?
Okay.
Yeah.
Why not?
It's Jeff's color correction. This entire time, the reason I've looked like shit on camera is Jeff's color correction the entire time.
That's right. It's not because I'm fighting. It's not because I'm fighting your webcam settings. Not at all.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, we can talk all kind of shit we like about the webcam until it decides that its mic is going to shit the bed, and then I can just sign the rest of this whole fucking thing. That'd be great, yeah?
You were supposed to be doing some interpretive dance a little bit.
Well, I'm doing it. But it's going on inside of my head right now. It's like, there's pirouettes and shit. It kind of looks like an Alt-J video, except I can't mention that too many times, otherwise they're going to DMCA us. So, yeah.
I'm taking us back to the
Domino's article. Wait, what?
There we go.
Oh, we're switching sets. Yeah. This whole thing's turned. Is there any way you can set the set on fire? Like you put a little animated fire gift that way we're
Start
literally
the ass kissing with you.
All right, hang on.
Yeah, you can. Now it's like I don't want to do extra work, but for that kind of idea, you fucking got it, Oscar. So. Now that was kind of fun though to hear about New Jersey cops raiding a Dunkin' Donuts, a Domino's because their pizza wasn't delivered on time. Now I'm specifically curious as to what kind of toppings were on that pizza. Like was it ham and bacon?
Probably.
You get it because they're pigs. Yeah.
Right.
And pearls before swine. But oh, I can drag this out all night, folks. In the immortal words of Mitch Hedberg, if anybody wants to see me after the show, I'll be fucking surprised.
There we go. We got mid-90s fire gifts.
There we go. I'm a fucking trash fire.
Oh my god. Wait. Hang on. Please.
Wait a second. Now this just looks like that homemade rocket is malfunctioning.
No, it's good. It's good.
No, it's fine. No, I'm perfectly fine being an unholy trash.
It's super good. Everything is fine.
Now the fucking Sesame Street theme is rolling through my head, and I don't even remember what it sounds like.
I think it's totally fine. We're just gonna fill the screen up with 90s animated GIFs.
There we go. Listen. This is what you guys tune in every Thursday night for improvised. Yep, there we go. Oh shit! Look at that. Yeah, boy. All right. You guys getting ready? I'm fucking totally primed to go and play me some Diablo 2. How about you?
Oh yeah. Here, we gotta get some pizza in here. There we go.
Yeah. Fuck GTA. I want to play Driver. Driver 1. Give me any of that horse shit. I gotta save the president at the end of that game. You have any idea how hard it is driving on rainy streets? Me neither. Oh! I think it's some flying toasters in the background.
Oh fuck! Okay, hang on. Flying toaster. Oh Jesus Christ! Wow.
I'm not on acid. You're on acid. Don't look at me like that.
Oh my god. All of them have like a black background for some strange reason. This is a pretty cool one though.
Jersey PD. I got my fucking pizza. I didn't have to assault a goddamn. Not a single Greek was injured in the obtaining of this pizza.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
Fight back. Fight back. Fight back.
This is fucking ridiculous. Holy shit.
It's getting better. Oh, no, it's just a regular ass toaster. I want the one with the wings, the screensaver one.
I know, but it's got a black background. It's not gonna. It'll cover up everything that we got going on right now.
It's gotta be like public domain at this point, right?
Oh my god. I wonder if I could find the dancing baby gif.
Yeah. Now, I've actually forgotten what the title of this show is, but I do remember that it's wholly appropriate.
Oh yeah, no, it totally does. It's called Subpar Experience.
Yeah, there we go. That's exactly it. Yeah, we got it. We got a '90s gift trash fire. We got a little bit of pizza. We didn't even get you the flying toasters, but we gave you a toaster for some reason. And so yeah, welcome to midweek. All this. I hope my dear subscriber who was kind enough to get me this wonderful studio setup is happy with what wonderful uses it's going to.
This is fine.
There we go, dancing baby. Oh, what is this? A fucking Vadim Nyquist video now? Are we becoming creationist cat? You know? Throw in like 4 more dancing babies.
All right. Hang on. Dark.
No, I mean it, because then maybe we'll get poisoning the well to come back.
Maybe,
because Granted, I love a good trip to Mexico too. Except, come on, Sophie. You knew it was our anniversary, honey. You knew it was our anniversary, and you just went off with that slut to Tijuana. All the same. Oh shit! There's more dancers. This is terrifying. This is getting wholly distracting, and yeah, I love it. I get a new green screen just like I can fit so many gifts in now. Yes, this is what I was born to do. There were never any choices for me.
CompuServe airplane. There was like a CompuServe airplane or something that somebody wanted.
I'll probably be right back. I have to take this.
Do ya? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's fine. This is fine. It's cool. I feel very comfortable right now. I can't even see what that is. There's too much shit. There's too much shit. Okay. Let's move that up. Yeah, I should look comfortable, guys. I feel like this is finally an accurate expression of who I am as a person deep down. Like, you know, we all have troubles expressing ourselves. You know, we try and like bring our inward appearance into the outside so that people can see who we are, the reflection that we actually want us to be. And I've struggled with that my whole life, you know, fill my face full of piercings and cover myself in tattoos, but really, I feel like at the end of the day, what I
Stop the ass kissing with you.
Oh, fuck me dead. Okay, but I feel like what I really needed at the end of the day to really feel like myself again, my true self, is to be surrounded by bad 90s animated gifs. I fucking hated this baby. I hated this baby back in the day. But you know what? Now I feel like I can identify with it. Oh, okay. Bird Herd. Do Streamlabs count towards the death shot? Yes, they can if people say anything about a death shot. So that's towards the death shot. Have you ever had Jim Beam's The Devil's Cut before? You should check it out. It's badass. I have tried it. It's not bad. It's pretty good. It's pretty good stuff. No Filter says, that's why I say, hey man, nice shot. What a good shot, man. A man has gun. Hey man, have fun. Nice death shot. Fuck. 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 God damn it. Okay, we're getting closer. It's, even with that counter, I think it's up to 20 so far. Tickle Trunk gifted a sub to Bird Herd, thank you. Pepel 101 resubscribed 4 months so far, man. This show is fire. I know, we have fire right there. It is literally on fire. C. Burton, I just realized I was out of bits and my precious cheers didn't work. Get the peanut butter jelly time dancing banana. Oh, fuck. Yeah, hang on. Fuck. Dancing banana. I gotta find, yep, there we go. Can I find the one that's 8-bit? Yes, I can. Sweet. Okay. We got this. We got this. I got it. This is my new co-host now, everybody. Since Nick is gone. Same. Same. A Noble Yeti. This is every website I built in 2000 on my AOL dial-up. Yeah, me too, man. Frankly, my dear, $100, man. Thank you so much. This has to negate death for the night. Love you, cunts. Oh, dude. Frank comes in and fucking cuts it off at the goddamn neck. Is what it is. Guess I'm sticking to whiskey. Thank you. Thank you. Sucro Sensiona. Little bitties against the death shot. Aw, cheers, guys. Cheers to you. Cat Cadaver for Jeff expressing his true self via 90s gifts. You know what? Thank you. I appreciate that. I feel free right now. I think we're gonna just go ahead and move on with the news because we had yeah, we've got one more, and I'll do it while Nick is doing his phone call. I do know that Nick does have some stuff going on that actually does definitely need to be addressed and whatnot. So don't be mad at him for having to take a break. I mean, we already had so many issues with technical stuff, you know. But hey, fuck it, we're here. Okay, so It's a little distracting, isn't it? A little bit? I don't know. Kind of feeling like maybe... Okay. Let's cut this down to 3. Which 3 do you guys want me to leave up? And then we're going to turn the rest of them off. It is a little bit much. It's a little bit. Which 3 do you guys want the most? What can we do to encourage Wozley to make more content? I wonder if Wozley is around. No, yeah. Dancy Banana should stay. One of the babies. Leave the skull. I'm seeing the skull, the banana, and the babies. But only one baby. Okay, we're leaving the banana. We're getting rid of most of the babies. No, we're leaving the banana. Okay. Getting rid of the toaster. Skull's gonna stay. We're getting rid of the pizza. Getting rid of the no one cares. We'll leave it like that. This is good for now. This is good. Yeah. This is more manageable. Let's just stick the baby over here. I went too far with the gifts? Have you never made a GeoCities website? I call shenanigans. You don't even know. You don't even know what you're talking about. Alright, moving on with the last little bit of news. We've got, and I'm just going to make this big since Nick's night. Undercover Detroit police attempt to arrest each other in embarrassing drug bust. A group of undercover Detroit police posing as drug dealers. Apparently this is an old article. Holy shit. This is from November of last year. Why was it a recent posting on News of the Stupid? Whatever. Fuck you, Reddit. Let's go anyway. A group of undercover Detroit police posing as drug dealers tried to arrest another group of undercover police posing as drug buyers in a mishap that resulted in a brawl between more than 24 armed officers. This is probably one of the most embarrassing things I've seen in this department, Detroit Police Chief James Craig said Monday, according to the Detroit Free Press. The incident occurred on November 9th, way back in the day, when 2 officers from Detroit's 12th Precinct were posing as drug dealers in order to arrest buyers, according to WJBK-TV. 2 buyers did arrive to the drug house, but they were undercover police officers from Detroit's 11th District. The officers did not know each other. More officers from the 11th District arrived to serve a search warrant, and that's when it started to go terribly, terribly wrong. More officers for... Oh, yep. More officer... Wait. Shit. There we go. Body cam footage obtained by WKYZ-TV shows the 2 groups of police officers yelling, shoving, and throwing punches at each other. So, I think we got a video here. Let's check this out.
Stephen, the footage we're about to show you comes from a police officer's body camera positioned right here. And as you can see in that footage, things get out of hand quickly on what should have been a routine operation.
Uh-oh.
At first glance, this video might seem like any other Detroit police raid on a drug house.
They're about to go wild, man. They're gonna be wild and... You can't host YouTube Saint Sober? I mean, you can. I've done it several times. I'm not always drunk when I'm doing these shows. Actually, with the nights that I just drink wine and I don't do death shots, I actually don't get drunk. I just get, like, very relaxed, you know.
But in reality, this is the type of mix-up that could have cost lives. More than 24 heavily armed officers...
Stop the ass kissing with you.
Raiding a home, unaware they're facing undercover cops from the 12th Precinct, posing as drug dealers.
Uh-oh.
Thank God.
That cop is pissed off. Really pissed off. The thing is I always wonder how often this kind of a thing might happen, because when you've got undercover cops, and the undercover cops obviously have to, like, dress the part, you know, like the dude who's going to be selling, the dude who's going to be, oh yeah, I got to get that fucking banana out of your face. Sorry about that, man. You know, it's hard to tell that they're actually police officers, so I'm surprised that this doesn't happen more often. It sounds like something that only should be happening in, like, a fucking Hollywood movie.
Which I'm pretty sure it has.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah.
I can't think of which one it was, but I know this happened in a movie where what was it? Yeah, two different squads of undercover narc cops accidentally bust one another.
Yeah. It has totally happened before. I can't remember which fucking movie it is though, and I think it's probably been more than one. But yeah, like I'm surprised that it doesn't actually happen more often. But I guess like this got so heated that people just went fucking apeshit and started smashing into each other.
It's almost like the hiring policies within police departments have maybe been somewhat lacking, or alternately perhaps like the training is somewhat lacking. So it's like, all right, guys, we were going to go over how to de-escalate a situation, but that would involve sacrificing additional training and how to use firearms against unarmed civilians or some shit like that. So
right.
Yeah. Now,
That's
I do
wild.
recall, it's funny enough, because I actually do recall back when I was studying criminal justice back in college, back in the day, there was a lot of talk by a lot of the instructors who themselves were sheriffs, deputies, various types of cop. And with all but one exception, who was this, brutish sort of dickhead who thinks that, strong-arming confessions out of people is the way you get a case closed. But they were always lamenting the fact that everything from, training in regards to de-escalation and talking up through police discretion itself is something which has been eroded over this law and order period that we've been in, to a point where it really shouldn't be surprising when you have a series of police officers who are supposed to be sort of undercover intelligence style operatives tricking people, getting to such a point where they are flipping out and losing their shit on each other because one refuses to sell drugs to the other or something like that.
Right. Yeah. That's weird. That's super weird. I feel like right now we're living in a surrealistic nightmare. But I do want to say, I need to toot my own horn a little bit, because like I'm not a god at Photoshop. I'm really not even really that good. But I'm very happy with how this whole thing turned out, because this photo that I got actually had Oscar the Grouch right here, and then some dude like sitting in the trash can, and I through wizard powers like erased them to make this set.
Very nice. So you replaced one unhappy green guy with another unhappy red guy.
Well, I'm where Oscar was sitting. The other dude was in his can.
Well, no wonder he's so fucking pissed off. He's got fucking squatters living in his studio, and I mean, the whole series takes place in New York, right?
Yeah.
That fucking trash can's got to be running in like $1,500 a month without utilities.
Oh, probably, yeah, easily.
Yeah, so that's why that motherfucker, man. What's his name? Fucking shit, I don't even know their names anymore. I can't even remember them. What's the name of the dude? The friendly, bald-headed black guy from Sesame Street.
It wasn't Mr. Roper. Mr. Roper was the old white guy. What was his name?
Well, that's gonna fucking chew me up for the rest of the evening.
Yeah. Gordon! It was Gordon! Yes,
exactly.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Terralith got it right away.
Yeah, so what is it like, Gordon and the Count go out, and the Count loses count of how many shots they've taken. The next thing you know, you're waking up in Oscar's trash can. He's bitching at you for partial rent payment. How the fuck does that happen? Fucking Sesame Street's never been the same since the housing collapse.
For staying on my couch. Yeah. So to let everybody know, the next part of the show, if you're new to watching the Trash Week Saints, we do a thing where if you join into Discord, the link is here on the page. You can hop into the waiting room, and here in just a few minutes we're gonna start rolling, bring you in, and hang out with you guys for the last hour of the show. So yeah, by all means, join the Discord. Have a strong constitution before you look at the Not Safe for Work channel. There's a lot of gay porn and a lot of trap porn and a lot.
It's kind of funny when like that's it's almost like Not Safe for Work is just an inoculation against the rest of the shit. So it's like, oh, we're totally gonna raid their Discord and post gay porn. It's like, dude, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Oh man, you want to see some gay porn? I'll tell you what.
Yes.
Which reminds me, we still need to figure out if there's a way that we can actually stream a show on Pornhub. Like, I really do want to do that. I really do.
I meant to write to them today, actually, to find, just put out, an initial business sort of feeler, hey, guys.
Right.
I didn't get that
We
done.
could even make it porn themed. We could like review porn or talk to porn stars or something. I'm fine with that.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, I'm sure that'll be like the first time Mercedes actually manages to get on the Saints. Like, no, we're on porno now. Oh, I guess I can go. Oh yes, you guess you can too.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Wait.
we will get her on one day. It will happen.
Let's see what this. Oh, that's a good gift, Larry Kubiak.
Well, then
That's
we
a
can
really
get up
good
with
one.
we can get Bunty to bring some of his friends along. Have a big not safe for work show. That'd be good stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Doc Squigum says, one of our lesser saints, Dapper Ailment, has an aunt he loved died recently. He is hoping to raise some money to help with the funeral costs. Can we give some love? Jeff, give $3 from the lab to it. I will. I absolutely will. So I'm going to make sure I grab this link from Just Giving. Squigums, you've been posting in the chat, I see. So I'm going to make sure this goes into the description of the video. Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Good.
That's
a good thing. That's a good thing to show some shackle back.
Cesarison, fake news. It was Detroit. I don't believe that they have that many cops there anymore about our story with the cops busting each other. Seabird95, let's crowdfund a bottle of death for Nick. He needs to share the pain. I agree. You need a
really
bottle
curious.
of death.
I'm curious to see what it's like.
Pain. It's pain.
I've noticed this. Did we make it to the $50 mark where you have to take a shot now?
No, Gable.
Okay.
Never mind. Fuck. It has been negated with a $100.
Anne of Green Gables came through and threw $100 at you to keep your internal organs solid.
That's right. Anne of Green Gables came through and has spared my internal organs from liquefaction. So
Anne is already saying no death for Nick. No.
Oh no, it's happening.
I'm sure it's happening. I just feel bad for the poor bastards who have to suffer her wrath.
Not my problem.
No, mine either. Apparently, it's gonna be my liver's problem now. But I've been training for this. You know.
Have you been cross training for this?
It's gonna be. I've been doing P90 Proof X.
P90 Proof X, huh? Okay.
Yeah, so I've been doing that shit for weeks now. You can tell by
these animated gifs have to go. I'm sorry.
My stunning physique. Look at how broad these shoulders are sitting. Even in this trash can, I still have dignity.
No.
Tend to.
There we go. Okay. And we're gonna go back to.
Go back to the booth.
Yeah, we're gonna go back.
I'm gonna go back to the skybox.
Yes, we are back in the skybox.
Unfortunately, actually, no. I think I'm in the Lincoln seat, so we'll see how this goes.
This is. I feel a lot more comfortable now. Fuck, dude. I'm just gonna nuke this whole profile of OBS when we're done. Like, never again. Never again.
It was a fine experiment, Jeff.
It was fine.
Yeah.
All right, random number generator. We've got 12 people in the waiting room, so let's crank this up to 12 and generate 2. That's easy.
Oh.
All right. I'm Arai. Welcome to the YouTube Saints. How you doing there? Uh-oh.
When you get mic sorted, please give us your. Why is it on there?
Oh no.
Oh, for the love of God, please tell me you can hear me.
Oh, I can.
Yes, we can hear you, but Nick needs to go to his Discord settings and change the output to his headphones. Yep.
His Discord always wants to be that massive pain in my.
Oh, fuck me sideways. Hold on.
That's not you.
No, I'm fine now. There we go. Everything's
So,
fine now. Everything's fine.
How's
It's
the Dr.
all
Phil
fine.
show? Does he really have a mole on the back of his neck that they cover up with makeup?
Does Nick have a mole on the back of his neck?
No, Dr. Phil. I don't care about Nick. Leave him behind. He doesn't have to fix his mic.
Okay. Does Dr. Phil have a mole? You know what? When I was in studio with Dr. Phil, I gotta tell you, man, I did not look very hard at the back of his neck.
He was a little too busy focusing on the back of his scalp.
All right, I take it back then. Here's a different question. Who was on it with you? Was it just the like former cult member, or did they have someone from the cult actually there?
Okay, so during the Dr. Phil show, what it started out was, it was Dr. Phil and he invited Jillian out and they started talking. Then he invited me out after this promo where I'm like, Jillian is insane, she's poisoning people, and then it plays her intro and it's like, Jeff Holiday is a fucking nothing, blah 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 blah. So I came out and it was me and Jillian like at each other, and then they brought out 2 current members of her cult who believe in what they're doing, one of which is giving the shit to her kids. And then they bring out 2 women who were on the protocol that got hurt by it. So
wow.
Yeah, it's like I didn't get to do as many zingers as I wanted to, but like the people that did also get to talk as well, like they brought the fucking fire, man. It's great. It's gonna be an awesome episode.
Yeah, like sounded like 6 people at the same time on that stage. That's just a bit much. I'd imagine like one person, then they put that person away, and then they bring up another person. But like all of them at the same time going at it on stage.
I mean,
like, it's definitely daytime television.
It wasn't as crazy as you'd think it would be. Jillian was probably the only person who was trying to interrupt everybody, and every time that she did, Dr. Phil like ripped her apart. So I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal, but it's gonna be fun, and it hasn't aired yet. I don't know when it's gonna air, but I'll let you guys know as soon as it does.
Now,
yeah,
the important
sure.
question.
I'll get cable to go watch it.
Yeah, now, did you get a T-shirt in addition to that fancy ass mug?
All right. Well, if Nick's not going to come, I should I go back into my hole and wait for you to debug this with him? Is this something that I shouldn't be here for? Or something you need to go take care of?
Oh, you can't hear him.
If he's been talking this entire time, I can't hear him.
Oh no.
Oh, I feel absolutely
How is this
ridiculous. Is he
working?
talking to me?
Yeah, Nick, something in your Discord settings isn't picking up your mic now.
Why am I not surprised?
Yeah, I look at him looking around confused, like on a 15-second delay. Oh, crikey.
Oh, there we go. I got it.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Yeah, no, it's the fun thing. My standard microphone, for some reason, decided that it's not gonna play well with my system. So either my headphones or my microphone will work, and then otherwise I'm just boned. So now you can hear me. That's good. I was asking Jeff just if he got a T-shirt along with the mug or not.
No, I got a mug. I got a squishy ball thing in the shape of a heart, and then I got a journal. And Anna Heart of Hearts is talking some shit, saying that she kicked my ass at Mortal Kombat X. You know what? We had netcode issues. That was a fucking problem. I will fucking destroy you. Any newcomers? I am a god at Mortal Kombat XL. Get that shit on Steam. I will fucking annihilate you. I'm really bad at that game, actually.
Apparently, she whooped your ass.
Hey, that actually was not my fault. That was the netcode issues. I'm not lying about that. But I am still shit. I am still bad at it. But she's bad too. She's terrible.
Yeah, just slightly better than you, apparently.
Yeah, well, you know, whatever. Yeah, okay, fine, Anna, whatever.
Yup, called it. Yep, look, no, yep, cunt. Yep, already calling you cunt. Alright, sounds like some serious bants right there. I think there might need to be a live-streamed Saints rematch.
Frankly, my dear, says just like you're a god at Soul Calibur. You know what? You want to go too? You want to go too? Huh? Huh? I will take on any of you in any fighting game. 0 deaths. I will fucking annihilate. Oh my god, I'm so bad at fighting games.
Yep. Now we've reached the true pinnacle of true digital blood sports. Mortal Kombat X. Yes, Jeff. Do you want to take all comers? Do you want to stream that live here on Twitch? On Saints Gaming Night, so people can watch.
Yes, I do.
A 4'11" girl whoop your ass over and over again.
Yes, I do. Yes.
You sure you want to save that for Pornhub? Thank you. I'll be here all week.
I'm Mariah. Change the topic, please.
Oh, he's gone. He had enough of this shit. I don't know. I can't.
Oh, he did leave. What?
Did he?
What happened to I'm Mariah? Oh no! Oh shit! He did leave.
Yeah,
Fuck
well, I
me.
mean, I think your aggression scared him off. I think your aggressive posture when it came to the whole Mortal Kombat matter. I think you're just like, that's not what I got. I wanted to come and find out about Dr. Phil. I didn't want to hear about all this.
You can't handle this fire. You can't handle it.
So that's what you say after admitting defeat?
This, oh shit, fuck. This fire right here, this animated GIF fire from the 90s. You can't handle this. I'm on fire. Looks like my nipples are burning.
I was just going to say, if you haven't done that already, because my phone's taking a sweet time to reload.
Sorry.
No.
No. Don't fucking look at me. God damn it.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
You. I swear to God, I don't know what happened to Imarai. I feel so bad.
You know, again, no. Well, I guess, I mean, he showed up and said what he wanted, and then when I got my mic fixed, he's like, well, I don't need to be here anymore.
I guess so. That's fair.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. The meaty Viking. I got myself a 80% rum. Ain't that bad, but just feel like I put my lever in an S&M basement to never leave. Uh-oh. Oh, boy.
Oh, that sounds kind of hot and confusing.
Noble Yeti with some biddies says, death shots for Nick. Agreed. Calligator, I'll take you up on that, or Tekken 7, Jeff. Cheers. I think actually I do have Tekken 7, don't I? Fucking go look at this shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, what was that? What was that great fucking car fighting game on PlayStation?
Yeah, I have Tekken 7. What, Carmageddon?
No. What was it? Twisted Metal? Is it Twisted Metal?
Twisted Metal, yeah. Twisted Metal.
Yeah, see, like, I gotta almost get down with some Twisted Metal. Oh.
Well, you have Tekken 7 and I have Tekken 7 because I bought you Tekken 7. So
that's true. I beat your ass last time you played
it. No.
Yeah.
No, I stomped you, man.
No, I only played it once and I beat your ass.
No, I completely ripped you up.
Yeah, like you ripped that up, huh? Yeah.
I ripped you up.
Did you? Is that why we didn't stream it? You were also proud of the fact that we didn't stream it after I fucking brutalized you.
We didn't stream it because I didn't want to embarrass you.
Yeah, you didn't want to embarrass me by showing like how terrible I could beat your ass when I don't know shit about the game. I understand, Jeff. Listen, no one's judging.
Okay, all right.
If some of the people in the chat here are
look, if you and I are gonna keep battling like this back and forth, one of us is gonna have to fuck a potato, and the other one's gonna have like a porn addiction and masturbate while in VR.
Oh, I get it. This is whole. I've got VR shit again. Huh? Well, you know what?
No, I'm not. No. I wait. Oh shit. Which one would I rather? Never mind. We're not talking about it. It's fine. Okay. Cesarison says, "Stop fighting and help each other in 7 days to die." No, stop it. The meaty Viking. You will take me on in any fighting game, Jeff. Take me on in the fighting game called Love. You won't. The fighting game called Love. We will sword fight with our love swords.
Is it just not impossible? I mean, is this just a thing now? Like one cannot make a joke about sex with a potato without breaking into a French accent?
Yeah. Moving on.
See, I know that you guys will get it. I found a new trick to keeping the show moving along. Just need to bring up uncomfortable topics.
Yep, and then I'm like, let's go.
Hey! Yeah, also, there's people waiting in what's literally called the waiting room.
Yep. Number 3. Okay. Alright, who's number 3? Ooh, actually, we need to talk to this guy anyway. So we got, next up on the show is Bar 2. What's going on, Bar 2? How you doing, man?
Hello there. First time on the show. Happy to be here.
Yeah, okay, so Nick got to see the promo with Brad Warcock, which we'll play here on the show here in a minute. But so Squigums paid for it. You're the one who wrote the line, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
That's fucking choice, man. I'm very happy about that.
A fellow promo writer. It's a hell of a talent, isn't it? A hell of a thing to be able to do well. And I
wouldn't know, since I'm not particularly blessed in that aspect.
Well, you did fine with what Brad had to say. That sounded like pure Brad Warcock. And otherwise, Squigums would have needed to pay him another $10 to come up with it himself.
Oh, he would have?
I don't know.
Yeah, it just came to me. What seemed like the perfect thing for Brad to say about the show.
Yeah,
And the meanest.
that was perfect, man.
Mm-hmm.
It really was.
Oh.
I love. Okay, so, and after we posted that too, Brad started following us on Twitter. So I'm gonna try and reach out to him and see if we can get him on the show, because that would be a hell of a good time.
Yeah, Brad Warcock will be joining the show at some point. It's a foregone conclusion.
Even if we have to fucking pay that motherfucker, we will do it. Got to do it, because we love Brad Warcock. He's amazing.
Yeah, and
yes, he is.
Totally
He's the only motivational speaker I'd follow.
Yeah.
I was really surprised though, actually, when I found out it's like, so that I mean, I wasn't surprised when I found out Brad Warcock is a character, but when it's like, oh yeah, no, I mean, why isn't this channel bigger? Oh, this is just something he fucks around with on his phone from time to time.
Yeah.
He's got a whole set on the side.
Yes, he does.
What's the comic's real name, by the way? Do we know?
I can't remember what his real name is,
Yeah,
honestly.
'cause he's got a big channel of his own.
Yeah, no, he does. He does somewhere. I don't remember what it's called, though. Here, I'll be right back. I gotta
Yeah,
piss.
we'll find out. So now, if I'm not mistaken, you were in golf with friends briefly with us last night, right?
Yes, I was. First, I had to exit you two out.
Yeah, no, I mean, I hope everything's okay in that respect. And also, we play that game all the damn time. Well, I mean, I say all the damn time, but it happens often enough. You'll get another chance to inevitably defeat me in golf with friends.
Or just have some sort of screeching moment.
Yeah, just a nice little bit of autistic screeching, a little bit of all up in
I'm a graceful loser. I mean, about as graceful as Napoleon.
There we go. Does that mean that you live on an island?
Well, yes, I do.
You see,
I actually do live on a little island in the Atlantic, 500 miles off the coast of Morocco, called Madeira. You might know it by the wines.
That actually sounds... Wait, so it's a tiny island off the coast of Morocco that's known for their wine.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I not live there? I can't understand it. That's my dream retirement, is to retire to an island with delicious alcohol that they make, like a delicious wine or great rum. And so we have ourselves an island. I've never heard of Madeira outside of the wines.
Seriously?
Well, I probably have. It just didn't spring to mind right away. So now, are you a native of this place, or did you relocate there from somewhere else?
No, born and raised there.
How big is the island? Fucking drop that bottle, I can tell.
It's tiny, as far as islands go.
Well, I mean, the only island I've been to otherwise is Aruba. That's 14 miles. It's got a little speck.
It's one of two archipelagos connected with Portuguese territory. The other one's the Azores, where you guys have the air base.
Did anybody else catch that? I did totally call that he was going to drop that bottle.
I did.
I am so fucking good at this.
I didn't really lose any whiskey, though.
It's Evan Williams, honestly. You could degrease part of your lawnmower.
Do not fuck with my Evan Williams, Nick.
Yeah, I sip this unidentified yellow liquid.
It doesn't look yellow, it looks green. Best camera settings, NA.
Well, yeah, so as it turns out, our friend here is actually from the island of Madeira. Tiny little island off the coast of Morocco, which is known for its wine, which is where I shall retire now. I've decided. Fuck New Zealand. I don't need to go to New Zealand. Fucking demotivator opinion. Yeah, that fucking island. No. I'm going to take over Madeira. Does it have a president?
Well, it does. We're an autonomous region. Our previous president served 38 years in power.
I like it. President for life.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm digging this. I'm really digging this. Yeah, all you need... I think this island really needs some kind of, terrible foreign influence, such as myself. I'll just show up and say, I brought freedom, and they'll be like, we already have wine. And I'll be like, well, then I'm just sticking around.
To be fair, you would not be the worst politician we had.
That's not the warmest endorsement I had. I mean, it's not.
Well, if you wanted warmth, you'd have to change your fan base.
Oh,
that's yikes. My fan base is really warm though. When I lost all my heat and hot water, they sent me hand warmers. in the mail.
I did
I wish
just
I was
like,
joking. No, they actually did.
put your hand in your fucking pants and stop bitching.
Fucking just shake this thing up, stick it in your pockets, and get back to making videos. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God.
You know, I kind of wish that my eyes sucked so I could wear these feminist glasses for real. I look pretty good in them.
Well,
You do.
I do like that
Look
you acknowledge
distinguished.
it. Yeah, well, I like that he acknowledges that it takes a disability in order to wear feminist glasses correctly.
And that's not what I was trying to say, man.
You know, there is no try, Jeff. There is only do or do not do, and you did.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I'm trying
See,
to...
look at
trying
fucking
to...
Star Wars reference. That shit was still more entertaining than The Last Jedi.
Oh, God.
Do not give me... okay, so... all right. You know what? Well, fuck it. Well, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Because all three of us have seen it by now, yeah?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some of us wish we didn't.
I went and I saw it. Like, no, there's no lenses already, guys. Like, that's the thing. But, okay, so I went and I saw it. I saw it in the theaters. I saw it in, like, I don't like 3D movies really anymore.
Okay, hang on.
I'm
Subpar Experience has said he's not seen it and he doesn't want any spoilers.
Okay. No, you said spoil it for me. I haven't seen Last Jedi. Spoil it for me.
Spoil it for me. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Fine. Sorry.
So the thing is, I went and I saw it. I don't really like 3D movies anymore, so I saw it in like 2D IMAX, you know. So I don't have to be distracted, and I can like get that full, really good view. I want like the best experience I can get, and not be distracted. I had a fuck ton of fun. I loved it. I had so much fucking fun because I just kind of like threw myself into the movie, and I thought there was some troubling parts. I really didn't like what they did with Luke. I didn't like this. I didn't like that. But I had a lot of fun. So then I went back and I watched it on my own in my house once a good copy surfaced, and it was fucking terrible. Terrible.
Yeah. I mean, my experience with it watching it recently was the operative term I had throughout the entire film was why?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so
an
it's
excellent
like
question.
oh yeah, it's like, oh, we just gotta sacrifice our entire bomber fleet real quick, because clearly all the pilots and crew of all these ships are completely inept and had no idea how to defend a fleet. Oh, that's fine. Why did that happen? Oh, okay, well, look, I like the fact that this Poe Dameron guy, he seemed perfectly fine with the fact that all of those people died for his vanity project. Yeah, that's fine, okay. Oh, the ship's a fleet killer? You don't have a fleet. Go away. And then there was Rose. Like, what was the point of that character?
Don't even get me started on Rose.
Yeah,
Rose is
it's like,
fucking
yeah,
awful.
And I loved it. I actually watched, it was Adam, it's Your Movie Sucked, Adam's review of it, and he's like, hey, again, this is a great scene where everyone gets to ask themselves, did you miss pod racing? No?
I bet you do now.
I think that was Adam. But yeah, I mean, so like, okay, so you have these semi-sentient like little dog llama things that are apparently used for racing on this casino planet, where the best thing that came out of it was Benicio del Toro doing more to further the notion that the classic aspects of good versus evil that Star Wars embodied are actually falling apart just in the same way that the Jedi and the Sith comparison is, except he says it by saying, hey, guess what? All that war shit? Yeah, we sold it to everyone. You're all scumbags.
So Bar, what was the thing that drove you the most crazy about?
The blue milk.
The blue milk? That was pretty bad.
I didn't need to see that. No one needed to see that.
Yeah.
Here's a fun question for canon enthusiasts. Why is it, for the first time ever, we now see a Force ghost who's able to summon lightning?
I mean, it's Yoda. Yoda can do anything. You know, Yoda's a Mary Sue.
Sue Mary. He is. But yeah, I mean, even
Not
then,
alone, he is either.
It was, and here's the thing though, and it was a lot like you said, Jeff. Like, you went and saw it in theaters, you had a blast, right? And it is a fun movie. Like, if you watch it just as a movie, it's a fun movie. I showed it to Quinn. Yeah, absolutely loved it. And it's a lot like we get back to when it comes to that question. It was like Mr. Plinkett said it, and they said it in The People versus George Lucas,
right?
Which was, Yeah, this new Star Wars, guys. This isn't for any of you. This is for the kids. This is for the new kids, and the new kids, just like with the prequels, they thought they were the greatest thing ever. Anakin Skywalker, oh, he's so cute. He's racing that little racer pod. Oh, yay! And everybody else, like, this is fucking garbage. So we get to these new movies, and yeah, it's like, well, this is garbage. Why? Because it's not the movie I wanted. Well, then that sounds like a personal problem. But The Last Jedi was pretty terribly written. It was pretty terribly written. And one thing I hate too, and I caught this in Guardians of the Galaxy too as well. When we're starting to see these properties that Disney is taking over becoming much and much more obvious Disney properties. So throughout both Guardians, which it worked there because that's the nature of it, but in this recent Star Wars film, it's like you get a moment of tension, right? The moment there's some tension in any given scene, somebody's like, casual banter? Casual banter? Casual banter now? Casual joke?
Is that what we're doing casual banter now? Is that the thing? That's the thing that we're doing?
Yeah, that's it. Is that what we're doing? Am I Poe Dameron? Do I have to ruin every scene? Is Luke Skywalker now offering off-the-cuff fucking bants left and right? Because I didn't remember him being a clever little bastard like that, and now he's supposed to be a jaded, grizzled old man, yet he's still like, okay, I've got something clever to say about that. Because, I saw some tension there.
I'm getting kind of fucking tired of the casual banter.
Well, to be fair, that one little bit where Luke trolls Rey was fun.
Reach out.
When he was just like being passive aggressive asshole towards Rey was pretty good. Well,
I mean, that was the thing. I mean, thing. Yeah, but it's you know what it reminded me is because I remember the first Guardians of the Galaxy film. Really enjoyed it. Right. It was both a good comic movie, a good hero movie, and a good weirdo fucking sci-fi thing. You know. Yeah. Guardians 2 came out. I enjoyed Guardians 2, but the moment I saw the scene where Rocket is like using that weird device to toss all the guys up in the air, and like you see all the bad guys like, oh, and it keeps happening, and he's chuckling. I'm like, this is like watching a Pirates of the fucking Caribbean movie. And then I'm sitting there watching.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm sitting there watching Last Jedi, and I get that same fucking impression. I'm like, this is a Disney movie now. This is a straight up fucking Disney movie. Fuck you, Disney. You guys make enough shit.
Right.
Yeah, so, anyway. So, hey, look at that, actually. We got through that entire thing, and we actually didn't really offer any spoilers at all, did we?
Not really, no. I think not bad.
There's not that much to spoil.
Yeah, that's true.
Nobody cares. Like, at the end of the movie, nobody gives a fuck about the plot anyway. Like, oh, okay, well, no more any of the original characters. They're all gone now. They're all done. Like, technically one of them is still alive, but the actress is fucking dead. So whatever.
Here's a little spoiler. Why the fuck can Leia just fly through space, apparently? Like she's fucking Star-Lord.
It's Carrie Poppins, man. Carrie Poppins.
Yeah, Carrie fucking Poppins. And then one thing, and continuity-wise too, and this goes even beyond just being like a Star Wars geek who's upset about shit or anything like that, but this also just goes to basic storytelling. So, in the original trilogy, A New Hope through Return, right? So you have this whole thing about this rebel force fighting an established empire. Yeah? Cool. Sure. We got our underdog heroes. We got our big bad villains. All right, cool. And then we get the prequels where we kind of find out in this really ham-fisted manner how they imagine that happened in the first place. Okay, fine. So now we know how the Empire happened. Now we know how the Empire fell. Then we come back, and in The Force Awakens, so we're told, like, okay, so the Republic is restored. There is a Republic. It's back. Everything's great, except somehow this Empire clone was able to form up on the outer rim of the galaxy. Okay, fine.
Yeah, why is it then how did the First Order come to be?
No, how did it come to be? And moreover than that, why are the good guys now the resistance? Because technically they are the status quo. They are the fucking government. Like, the Republic exists, and they are a part of the Republic, except somehow it's just this ragtag, underfunded band of rebels who are putting down one of the biggest military insurrections in galactic history. And then we get to the next episode here, and they just tell you in the side scroll, like, oh, by the way, First Order's been totally fucking kicking ass. They own the goddamn thing, so guess what? We're back to the whole rebel thing. And then there's that line. That fucking line. You'll always be scum. Rebel scum. Fuck yourself. Yeah. Oh, with a goddamn laser sword, please. Do it. Do it now.
I feel like you've been sitting on a lot of this, and it's been eating you up inside.
I could have written a better movie, and I could have done it for half the budget. So
Yeah.
So that I mean, what's his name? Fucking Max. Max, what's his name? He hangs out with Red Letter Media. What's his name?
What are you talking about?
The guy he did Dirk Gently. Screenwriter.
Max Landis?
Landis, yeah. Landis could have written a better fucking Star Wars movie.
Yeah, but he would have fucking put Lena Dunham in it or something like that.
He'd have gated up real bad. God damn it.
Anyway,
Poe Dameron be going down and giving a fucking rusty trombone to fucking Finn the Human there. And it'll be a hole. Yeah.
Yes. I feel like Nick really needed this cathartic release, so I thank you for giving him this platform to do so.
I'm gonna be thinking about you when I beat off furiously once this show's over, and I'm just thinking, I can't fly through space. So it'll be great.
Dear
hey,
Lord.
whenever you want to play video games again, by the way. No,
Of course. No, we're fine.
Yeah, we're fine. It's just golf. People throughout the ages have managed to play golf with each other and avoid the uncomfortable conversations they know have to happen eventually.
You know, just balls and shafts.
That's right, balls and shaft. Is there anything awesome or interesting or fascinating that you found out there in the internet land that you'd like to share with us?
I am blanking out right about now.
No.
I have no shillings to do at the moment.
It almost sounds, it almost sounds like your sub feed is as exciting as mine is these days. No.
We'll get to that in a second, but thank you, buddy. I'm happy we got a chance to thank you.
It was my pleasure to be here. Thank you so much.
Dude, send me some of your wine, dude.
I might just have to do that.
Yeah. And thank you for the contribution into the Brad Warcock promo. That's awesome.
Oh, it was my pleasure.
All right.
And you know what? Let's come back around next week, and we'll find a time to play golf.
No.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet man. All right. Take care.
Sweet. Thank you so much.
So I too have been having some troubles with my YouTube subscription feed quite a bit, and it's not like I'm not trying to cast any hate or anything like that, but I trimmed it back a lot over the last little bit.
Yeah, I think we're in a period of kind of flux though, because like all of the old standard formats for creating content, which used to be really enjoyable. I mean, all the shit got stale because we watched it too many times.
Yeah.
And I mean, you got people like Beardy out there. Beardy's really going the extra mile to try and make not just content. He wants to make a show, right?
Yes.
Kind of like we're doing.
Yes.
Yeah. Magog's doing the same thing, although unfortunately, like I that fucking breaks my goddamn heart to see it with a fucking uphill battle that guy's facing. But I think we're in a period.
Wait, what's going on?
Right?
What's going on with Magog?
Oh no, just specifically in terms of like his because he's been really pushing to try and hammer out his own studio and really up his productions and to bring his sort of lore and his jokes and the whole Magog package. He wants to bring it to a new level. And as is the case with YouTubers who are trying to do bigger and better things, he keeps running into these shitty fucking hurdles. I think he got denied the last studio space he was looking for that he applied to get into.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. But if he's watching, or if this message fucking gets to him, or somebody clips it out or whatever, it's like, my God, you got more people than you can imagine behind you, including the Saints here. You get there.
Fuck, dude! iDubbbz put out a video like 8 hours ago. Holy shit!
Yeah,
hey, something to watch.
Yeah, you see an iDubbbz video. Like, I've actually gotten to the point where I see a new PewDiePie video. I'm like, yay!
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's a weird time. It's a weird fucking time these days on YouTube.
Well, it went over to live streaming heavily, and we kind of rode that wave ourselves. We rode that wave ourselves pretty decently. But I mean, even then, it's getting to the point. And goodbye, chat. And yeah. Oh, good, I didn't break it. Yeah, I mean, that's getting to the point now too, where people are just like, okay, like, yeah, I like the live conversations, I like the comedy and all that, but
sure,
I know for my part, like, I'm craving something a little more refined these days.
Sure. Well, I mean, like I'm starting to I'm finding myself into the Chris Ray gun trap where, like, you know, you get so heavily invested in wanting to do your production value that it starts to slow your ability to make as much as you want. And that's something that's been kind of like that's been kind of driving me a little fucking crazy. Because like I have these huge ambitious fucking projects, but they take a lot of fucking work. They take days and days of like getting ready before I even record. Then I record and it's like an hour and a half, and then it's like 2 days worth of editing, and it's too ambitious. So I can't play the algorithm.
Yeah.
But I love doing them. I love doing them.
Yeah, I mean the algorithm's kind of like fucked up anyway. But like recently, like I mean, in terms of like what I've been watching lately, I've been binge watching Your Movie Sucks just because. Adam's clever as fuck, and his presentation's great, and he really gets to the fucking meat and gristle of what he's talking about. But what I like too is it's similar with Nitpicks. That's another channel. Really enjoy it, and they've got the same sort of thing that Red Letter Media
scheduling.
Not the best at scheduling. You and your fake Greenwich Mean Time Zones and such. But there's only one time zone, and it's Eastern. That's why we call it Eastern Standard. But that being the case, it's like watching these like film reviewers, for instance, who like approach it with more than just your standard sort of like, you know, this could have been better, that could have been better, da 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 da. It's like they dig in, like, you know, Adam, Red Letter Media, Nitpicks. They really dig in, and they'll point out, like, I've seen them go over some series or films that I enjoy, you know.
Sure.
And they'll point out how shitty a performance was, and my initial reaction would be like, it was a good performance. Oh yeah, oh my God, you're right. How did I miss that? Wow. And it's. You know, I think it's the thing is we're all starting to gravitate away from the mindless sort of shitty politics that so many people were on about. That it's at a point, and yeah, I know I can't see me, so I have no idea what you're doing. But I think it's at a point now.
I'm watching you. I'm just listening.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, it's nice because, like, you know, it's actually kind of offering people a chance to sort of rediscover the more pressing interests because. You shouldn't go to your entertainment products, right, YouTube or otherwise, and do so looking for like, all right, I need to find out what I need to be angry about today. I'd rather go and be like, oh, holy shit, I never thought about Black Mirror like that before. That's pretty fucking interesting. Yeah.
I agree, man. I agree. No, and I talked to Adam recently. Oh, I'm starting to start like a motherfucker. I talked to Adam recently, and he does a show on Sunday, so we're not going to be able to get him for the regular show, but we should make an effort to maybe just get him on midweek just to hang out a little bit.
I'm down for that.
Yeah. No, I love Adam. He's still one of my favorite people on the internet, and I love talking to him. He's a great dude.
Yeah, it was funny too when I started binge watching his shit. Like initially, and I'm a screenwriter, right?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, like, I should know everything. I should know all kinds of shit about screenwriting and plot progression and character development and all this. And I'm like, yeah, I do know a lot of it. Oh, shit, I don't know as much as I thought. And I'll listen to, like, him going over this shit, and I'll be like, oh, that's really good. I got to keep that in mind. And at first I'm, like, kind of, like, envious. I'm like, why is he so fucking smart about this shit? And I'm like, wait a second, he's sharing that with me. That's fine. Good. Right. No, tell me more about why my movie will suck.
Okay, so Cesarison says, stop fighting and help each other in 7 days to die. The Meaty Viking, I wish I could play golf with friends, but only met people who did. Wink, wink. Oh, okay. Seaburn says, swear to God if that's more piss water. Are you drinking piss water right now?
I can neither confirm nor deny that. I will hold this like a goblet.
Bird Herd says, at Anahata Hearts, thanks for the link. Nick, have you ever tried Jim Beam's The Devil's Cut? Figured like it because it's badass and you're badass. What are you drinking tonight? Because it looks green, but you look lilac. Jeff, try very old Barton.
Ooh. Yeah, I've had Devil's Cut actually before, and I'm not a big Jim Beam fan typically. It's a little too sweet for me on average. You know, it's kind of got that kind of wild turkey-ish sort of like sweet punch. But
a little bit.
the Devil's Cut, if I recall, because that has more of the charred oak to it.
It does, yeah.
And I do love a good oak. Oak is like honestly, like I want to see. I've had beech and ash, but for some reason oak, there's nothing that mellows out liquor quite like it.
And last but not least, Calligator says, I'm Mary Poppins, y'all. Wait, I just made myself sad. Space Dad, no! I know. It's rough. It is rough. All right, let's get another person in here. I've been kind of putting off getting somebody in because I was hoping that I was gonna come back. Yeah, but they have not. I think they're having some issues, unfortunately.
Maybe. I mean, I kind of just presume most people on the internet are having issues. That's why they're on the internet.
Oh, I'm always having issues. 17, let's roll. Hi. We got 16. 16, which means, oh boy, what is this name? This person's name is Shit Covered Truth. Hello, Shit Covered Truth.
I feel like you're about to enlighten me about something.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. So, okay, you must let us know. What is the truth, and why is it currently covered in shit?
Oh, no. See, the truth is always covered in shit. I'm just here to dig it out of the shit for you, so you don't have to get your hands dirty.
Are you dissecting it kind of like an owl pellet in high school or something?
No, it's more like elephant dung. I'm just reaching in there elbow deep and just pulling it out.
Okay.
For everybody to see.
All right. So in your current investigations into the massive amounts of fecal matter on the internet, and don't get me wrong, I'm well aware that there's a lot of fecal matter on the internet. What have been your latest findings of truth inside of poop?
Like 90% of the news stories I've read are pretty much just an ad for another news story on the same website.
I've noticed that too. There's far too many times where you will read a news article and it's like a copy paste of something else, like previously referenced to this, previously referenced to that sort of thing. What was the one that triggered you to see this?
Fuck, I don't know. It's been ages. I've forgotten by now.
Oh,
should we begin referring to this shit as news corn? You know, little kernels.
little kernels.
That you technically digest it, but it comes out the other end looking the same, but just covered in shit.
True. Very true.
Corn,
yes.
News corn? Yeah. Or news kernels.
Probably news kernels, and it depends on how far down that digestion you've gone, because it might start at a source, but
okay, yeah, no,
like, sometimes you have Dominoes and then corn, and then your news comes out all muddy.
Because so I gotta say, like, there's a right wing YouTuber, and I was actually quite a fan of hers, but I think that at some point she stopped being quite much of a fan of me. But she gave me some advice recently and said maybe you should stop covering topics that have things to do with poop, otherwise that's going to be like a stigma that's on your record. Because my most recent efforts have been a long running series on an actual shit cult. And she said that, and I know that it was supposed to be a dig on me, but I was like, you know what? That's not bad advice. Actually,
it's not entirely inaccurate.
Yeah.
Yeah, you roll your channel you roll your channel around in a pile of shit for long enough, it's gonna pick up a smell.
Yeah. So I'm kind of getting that feeling. I feel like I'm now being pursued by poop. And I'm not very comfortable with it, honestly.
Oh, it's like you look at your channel analytics. It's like, why do I have so many German subscribers?
No, my channel analytics are nothing but shit anyway, so it's fine. Let's ignore that part. But yeah, so shit covered truth. You've been digging into the poopy of the internet and digging out those little corn nuggets of truth and whatnot. What is the most surprising or weird or interesting thing that you've come across this week?
This week, it's something I've known for a while, but it keeps getting brought up every time I come into the fucking Discord, everywhere I go. Alex Jones was right about the water and the frogs.
Wait. Okay, about the water turning the frogs gay?
Yes. He was completely right. There are actually a lot of chemicals that usually come from like us pissing them out or shitting them out. They get into the water, and eventually it makes the frogs actually gay. It's not like it's hyper common like his crazy rant would make you think it is, but it is happening.
Well, aren't frogs also one of the few species that can they can change their actual sex?
Yes.
Physiologically, if
Yes,
the
they
population is lacking in females. Yeah.
Right.
So it's kind of like their their natural biological sexuality is a little odd to begin with. So yeah, I mean, naturally introducing whole loads of pharmaceuticals and tampons and report cards you don't want parents to see into the water, it's bound to have an effect after a while. Now since clearly the only effect it could have is turning them gay. I mean, how fabulous are these frogs?
So the main source for this comes down to a it's kind of like a usual suspect, at least if you're looking at something that's about 12 years old in like conspiracy circles, or maybe even like the holistic industry used to promote this quite a bit. It's called atrazine. Atrazine was the one that people were saying was a chemical that was being put into water supplies, or was being introduced into like groundwater, that was causing a deleterious effect on frog populations. But the thing is, it didn't actually turn frogs gay, it turned them trans. It was basically interfacing something inside of a type of frog that could trigger them to spontaneously have the development of, I want to say, secondary sex characteristics. Like they would start to change into kind of hermy frogs, a little bit. But it doesn't really turn them gay in the way that we understand gay.
Yeah, of course.
Not
can't
really.
Yeah, we honestly don't even have a solid answer to the fundamental question of whether or not traps are gay. So, I mean, how can you decide whether or not a trap frog is actually gay?
Well, I mean, that and homosexuality is so prevalent in nature anyway, you can't really call something gay as we would know it, like, ever. I mean, I've seen animals that, because my mom used to breed dogs, they would go to a female, do their business, and then like 5 minutes later they'd go be humping other males. I mean,
dogs are gonna hump anything.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just what they do. You can't blame a dog for being a dog.
They're opportunists, like it supersedes the notions, the categorical notions by which how we define our sexuality. The animal kingdom doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, I'm thinking
about these types of like social.
Honestly, I can think of about a dozen people in the Discord who fit that description, don't you? Of one in particular.
And
we love you all.
And me. I mean, fuck, whatever. Fuck, dude, whatever.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, that's just because all that frog DNA you got in you. We understand.
It's always the frogs.
That's only because I've been sticking toads up my ass for a while.
Well, yeah, but you've been sticking the atrazine-laced toads up your ass, so all of a sudden
those are the best toads.
I'm just gonna. It's like, hey, dude, do you lick toad? That's when you are like a little baby, my friend. Let me show you how it's done.
Well, I mean, like, okay, so bringing it back though, so this
how
basically
does this connect to Richard Gere, honestly.
Shut up. No, what I'm saying though is like, it's kind of like one of those weird things that's like truth is stranger than fiction, where you have something that sounds so completely wild and there's no possibility that it can actually be correct, and then you find that there is something of a factual hook inside of it in which you realize, like, actually, shit, okay, this is kind of real, this is kind of true. But you can't fall into the trap that means that you think everything that they say is true, because they didn't necessarily represent it very well. Alex didn't really represent that whole thing very well. Stop fucking hitting me in the face, Nick. Anyway, Nick didn't, Alex didn't fucking represent it very well, but he wasn't lying, and he wasn't necessarily... Stop! Anyway, so like I get it, but I don't know, man. I still.
By the way,
I have a bone to pick with Alex Jones. I do. I have a huge fucking problem with him.
Well, maybe Dr. Phil will invite you back on at some point. But I just wanted to interrupt real quick to mention that this particular episode of Midweek Science is brought to you by Brain Force. Get your Brain Force. You can have all kinds of fun with green screen. Brain Force, find it on the YouTube Science store, or maybe just a t-shirt. I don't know what we got up there anymore. Anyway, continue.
Well, like, speaking of conspiracies, have you heard of To the Stars Academy?
No. What is this about?
One of the former members of Blink-182 is apparently real big into aliens, and he started this. Yeah, Tom DeLonge started.
I know who that is.
To the Stars Academy, and within like the past couple weeks, this YouTuber I watch put out a video going over how this is basically just his way of paying off 2 loans of $400,000.
Really?
Yes, because for some reason, the original company owes like $200,000 or so, and then another one he owns the same thing, and he got about $2 million in funds from backers.
No shit. Wow.
And it's listed on the website about how some of this money is going to go pay off our loans. So really, we're just fucking with y'all.
So because I've been watching the Tom DeLonge stuff. Mouthy Buddha did a couple of videos on him. Justin Wang did a few videos on him. Great fucking videos, amazing stuff. But yeah, no, I had not heard that. You should DM me on Discord with a link to this YouTuber that you're talking about, because I want to check this out.
I believe it was Armored Skeptic.
Oh, was it Skeptic? Look, I gotta say, okay. I want to say something, and this is actually pretty important. I want to say this. This is really important. A lot of people out there have known that for a while I had a bit of a problem with Armored Skeptic, and I did. It's been cataloged. It's been found out on the internet for a long time, and I have done embarrassing streams in which I did not like him. But I have to say, since he switched over and he started addressing conspiracy things, I fucking love his content lately. I absolutely fucking dig it. I fucking dig it.
Again?
I dig. No, dude, it's gotten fucking great again. I love his fucking content again. I do.
Check it out.
Yeah, no, I'm fucking back on the train, man. I'm into it. So
I was just trying to think. Honestly, I was trying to think of like Blink-182 parody lyrics. It's like, say it ain't so. The check's in the mail. 90s punk fail.
Turning the frogs gay. I can't rhyme.
Yeah. No, yeah, like turning frogs mail. Yeah, all right, yeah, mail and mail kind of rhymes. There we go. See, look, no copyright infringements. By the way, this episode of Midweek Saints brought to you by Blink-182.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, that's right. Their newest album, Retirement Home Blues, is going to be dropping to the floor and breaking its hip any second. So you can catch them on tour with Green Day for the Geriatric Rockers tour coming around.
Man, I'm so tired of people calling Green Day fucking punk rock. It's making me upset.
Can you? I mean, what is it, fucking Blink-182 punk rock?
No.
I mean, no.
Yeah.
So I mean, but it's
go listen to some Descendants. Really some fucking Dead Milkmen. Go listen to fucking old school NoFX, Black Flag, anything. Fuck you. Dead
Kennedys. Go find yourself some Sex Pistols and try and pretend it wasn't just an edgier British version of boy bands.
God damn it! Okay, anyway, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize. I did not mean to get that fucking triggered yet. No, it's down here. It's down here. It's down here. Oh. Oh. Ooh.
No, I'm gonna run out of times in which I can use that.
Don't joke. Stop. All right. So anyway, okay. Yeah. Anyway.
I know, it's like, can you believe some people actually call this a jerk off stream? Like, fucking hell.
Yeah. Fucking. What a bunch of haters. Anyway, so shit covered truth. What would you like?
Now that we're done with the masturbation jokes,
yes.
Please, listeners, shit covered truth. Tell us more
anything
about K-Frogs.
anything that you would like to promote, shill, anything interesting that you found out there in the internet land for us that we should check out?
Honestly, just my channel, so I can actually get motivated to post more fucking content.
Okay.
It's my name, but with 2 asterisks in the shit instead of, because YouTube.
Yeah, no, for sure. Send me. Will you do me a favor? Send me a DM on Discord with your channel link.
Okay, and I do have one more thing, but I gotta find the name real quick.
Does it have something to do with Blink-182? Because I love it when we bring it back around.
Say it ain't so. I will not go. Turn the lights on. Carry me home.
Okay, it's a old friend of mine, and their channel's called Izzy Does Everything. They asked me to promote their channel, so shilling away.
Why? That
Izzy
sounds oddly
Does
familiar.
Everything. And send me that link too in Discord, will you?
All right.
Sweet. All right. Thank you, buddy. Thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. We really appreciate it. I'm getting drunk now. I can't fucking talk.
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, anytime. We'll talk to you again soon, man, all right?
Okay, peace.
Cheers.
I feel like I'm 14 again. I'm getting to discuss Blink-182 and like shitty Star Wars releases all in the same hour.
I know, it's weird.
Wow.
Very
Yeah.
strange.
It's almost like none of us actually ever got to grow up.
We got Calligator. Hey, I can fill you in on the Alex Jones stuff regarding water pollutants. Like, legit, man. Talk to me on the after show. Oh, yeah, the after show. Calligator does do the after show after we're done with this one and also our Sunday show. Calligator does an after show. And it's good. It's good.
And also, yeah, big love also to the pre-show guys at the Lesser Saints Discord, Jables Boogly and Wafflethorpe.
Yep.
Who, they managed to put a pretty good show together, man.
Pretty good show.
Pretty good show.
So we're gonna do one more roll. But by all means, just in case this roll does not work out, don't everybody go hopping out of the waiting room. Let's make sure this person gets in before we do.
Stay put.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. We got 19 people in the waiting room. I swear to God, this whole setup that we have right now, with us like in limbo without our actual studio built, is very strange. It's very strange.
It's the midweek homeless saint special. We're very much homeless. So
20 people in the fucking thing. We got 15. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 11, 12, 13, 14. Is it 15? 15. Yes.
15?
We got Pepel of Hyperborea. Pepel of Hyperborea. You must unmute.
Hyperborean paper.
Pepel.
Pepel.
Hello?
Hello?
Alright, I need to turn my push to talk off. 1 sec.
Yeah. I would recommend that.
Bonjour,
Hey,
Miss.
how are y'all doing?
Bonjour, Senor Pepel of Hyperborea. De Hyperborea. I'm fine. Whatever.
That's
How are you doing?
Fancy Northwestern Spanish you got there, Jeff.
I am high as shit off an oil pen. This
Nice.
is fun.
Nice, man.
Oh, okay, yeah, THC oil. Sorry, I'm thinking like you're just huffing pure crude.
Nah, man.
It's like, oh, I haven't had this much fun since the fucking Deepwater Horizon thing. Oh,
Like,
fuck.
sure, the day I decide to kill myself, that's the way I'll go.
I'll be right back.
So what strain you going with, dude? You got some sativa, some indica, some hybrid?
I don't know what it is because they can extract, but it's pineapple Afghani.
Oh, that sounds pretty
Yeah,
fun.
man.
The first time I actually hit like a legit oil, like a legally commercially produced oil pen, as it was, a friend of mine brought one up from DC, and it was a pure THC extract. And this was one of those wonderful instances. I'm sure everyone who's smoked has got it when someone's like,
I
"Hey,
actually went down to DC to get these.
yeah, okay, yeah."
Yeah,
So you probably had one of these moments in your life too, when like you're about to take a hit, and someone's like, "Whoa, just be careful. It's strong," and you're like, "Yeah, sure it is."
I knew what I was getting into.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I had that recently. I've never actually smoked any dabs, you know.
Yeah.
And then a friend of mine had this vape dab unit they had. I'm like, just be careful. I'm like, yeah, all right, cool, I'll be careful. And I like take like, 3/4 hit, and I'm just like, after about 20 seconds, I'm just, oh boy, you want another one? Huh? No, please no. I have to go do Saints now. Oh God, help me.
And first time I did a dab, I was coughed at my fucking lungs out and got high as shit.
Well, one of my favorite all-time internet comment etiquette with Eric quotes has to be from his weed channel. One where he's watching the dude just like dab out 2 full bongs and smoking on. He's like, "Holy shit, man! If I smoked that much weed, I'd be in the hospital so long they'd have to make me a doctor."
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good joke to steal. By the way, Savvy Eric will be here, but if he doesn't show up, just let him know I've been stealing his jokes the whole time. He'll show up to set me straight, I'm sure.
I fucking messaged him.
It's so tempting to steal his jokes.
I messaged him right before I went down to LA for the Dr. Phil thing, and he got back to me like I think it was like 30 hours after I messaged him. Like, hey man, sorry, I'm in LA, I don't know like what's going on, like if you wanna hang out and get a drink. And he messaged me back while I was on my plane fucking home, like, dude, are you still in LA? Let's get a drink. And I'm like, oh fuck, dude, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's kinda how he operates, I noticed, huh?
I know.
It's like, hey Eric, you wanna come on Saints 4 weeks later? I'd love to!
He's a great guy, man. He's so fun. He's a cool dude.
He is, he's a bit aloof. And tall motherfucker too. God damn.
I really, really wish that I could smoke weed though. It bothers me that I don't get a chance to do that. I feel like I'm missing out so much on what you guys get to experience.
Does it just like not affect you well?
Yeah, I get an actual allergic reaction to it. I get hives, I get itchy. It's not just like a paranoia or I just don't like it. Like, I have an actual physical, like, allergic reaction.
Physiological reaction.
I've heard of that. That sucks.
Actually, if I recall, strangely enough, Bruce Lee, the first time he reportedly got high, like, because he thought he was going to have a heart attack, like some people will.
Yeah.
Yeah, but apparently he had a really nasty physiological reaction to it, to where, like, his heart wouldn't stop pounding out of his chest. I'm like, dude, that's normal. That's normal. Don't worry, Bruce Lee. It's fine. And then, like, the strongest fighter in the world gets taken out by a mix of headache medicine and champagne.
Yeah, man. Well, when you're not, like, used to an altered state of mind, like, anything like that can freak you out.
Yeah, for sure,
man. Trying to remember the comic now. Because he was saying something like, oh, I love weed, dude. It's great. At first I have an anxiety attack, and then I think I'm having a heart attack, but I don't die. That's fucking living, bro.
So what happened with me for a while is we were living in like a really trashy, dilapidated, fucked up area, pretty much like the ghetto of Eugene, as close to a ghetto that Eugene can be. And I'm from New Orleans, so like I know what a real ghetto is, but that's beside the point. So I'm hanging out in this area. It's way before me and Mems even got married, before me and Mems had the kid. And everybody loves to smoke weed. Everybody loves to get high. Everybody loves to just fucking rip one up. And I can't do that. So I decided that every time my friends would smoke weed, I didn't want to feel left out. So I would eat LSD.
That's not exactly equivalent,
Joe.
But still I did it. Yet still
like every time my friends felt like having a beer, I'd just
Jeff,
I'd
all
just
I'm gonna ask,
do some smack.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna ask is when you did it, did you have fun?
Oh, dude, man, no, it was incredible. But the thing is, like, if you're gonna do that, but you're hanging out with really heavy weed smokers, they smoke every day. You can't take LSD every day. If you take LSD one day, you have to take twice as much the next day, and then twice as much from that. Right? Yeah, you have to at least have a day or two to like let it go back down. Otherwise, it doesn't have the same amount of effect. So what I did in my very intelligent mind was I would take LSD and I would trip balls, and everybody's like stoned out of their mind, and I'm like, acting like a fucking lunatic, just having a great fucking time. Yeah. And so the next day, people would be like, yeah, let's all get really fucking stoned. I'm like, well, I can't take LSD, so I would eat mushrooms. Right? So I would then take mushrooms, and I'd be high as fuck on mushrooms that day. And then the next day, everybody's like, hey, let's smoke a bowl. And I would be like, okay, well, I guess it's time to take LSD again. And I did that for about a year and a half. And that's what I did. It's not sustainable, just to let everybody out there know. That's not something that you should probably do.
I fucking love shrooms and acid, but
yeah,
I try to like keep the usage down a bit.
So it remains an indulgence. It's something fun and special.
Yeah, I mean, something fun and special, and like psychedelics, I kind of use them as a tool to figure out what's going on in my own head when I take them.
That's fucking handy. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, right.
I mean, it's dangerous, but it can have an effect. I was just thinking, if nothing else, though, if there are like any parents out there whose kids are right now just eating lots of acid and mushrooms, and you're worried about their future, you can just remind yourself that they themselves grow up one day to be a YouTube star who talks about people in their poop cults.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
it's not
totally
the end.
True. It's
I mean,
entirely possible.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, I'm not gonna go to grad school or anything, but you know, it doesn't mean that they're completely limited.
Okay, so there was this one Christmas.
Story time.
I was not around any of my family. I didn't have anywhere I could go. This is before I even met Memory. I was viciously single. That's how I like to put it. I was viciously single. And acting like a lunatic and running around, doing whatever the fuck I wanted to. I go over to my friend's house because he also didn't have any family that he could spend Christmas with. And we're just sitting around. We're playing Xbox 360. This is way back in the day. We're like playing Halo or something. And there's a knock at the door. He opens the door, and in walks this dude named Eric. Eric is an actual legitimate, and I'm not fucking around here. This is the truth. This is absolutely true. He is a former circus giant. He was a giant in the circus. He specialized in dwarf tossing. I'm not fucking kidding you. Yes, that is what he did. He was a giant who would pick up dwarves and he would throw them.
I want everyone right now, all of the people watching right now, everybody watching in the future, I want you to stop a moment, consider your own life's ambitions, right? That which has driven you forward, and then realize you'll never be that guy. Fucking dwarf tossing fucking circus giant.
And
some people roll nothing but 20s on their character sheets. I swear to Christ.
It's a niche market. You gotta get in early if you want to.
If I start throwing neighborhood kids around, do you think that would qualify as an internship?
You might get close.
I think.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Really stoned guys like, I don't know. Would that count as work experience, or would that be more like college coursework?
So this massive, giant, former circus giant who used to throw dwarves for a living comes in. He's like, hey, everybody, Merry Christmas. We're like, oh, hey, how's it going, man? I had met him before, so I wasn't, like, spooked by any of this. Like, I had talked to the guy. He's an interesting dude. And he goes, would anybody like some Christmas acid? I'm like, sure, I'll take some acid. Why not? So I walk up and I stick my tongue out, and he's like, no, give me your hand. So I take my hand, and his hand is like a fucking golf glove around mine, right? Huge fucking dude. And he takes this fucking vial of LSD, and he goes, and he makes this giant fucking massive puddle on my hand, right? And I look at it, and I look up at him, and all I can say is, what did you just do? And he looks down at me, and he's like, bye-bye. Right? So
fucking God.
So I'm standing there. I'm in my friend's fucking living room with this circus giant just squirted like 50 hits of acid into my fucking hand.
And I wished you farewell.
And I was like, what does that mean? Fuck it! Let's go! Go! And that's how my night started.
And
The pinnacle of the night. Now when you're on a copious amount of LSD, a lot of really strange things end up happening. Most of them are things that you can't really explain. You start to see things or hear things. You experience things that are beyond description, and you're just kind of like going through the flow of a river of life, and you just don't really know what is happening to you for a while. When you start to have those salient points where reality starts to seep in, you start to realize and remember the things that are happening to you, they, for some fuck-off reason, always end up being the most bizarre things that you would have never expected you'd ever be involved in to begin with. You don't
like
experience
rattling leaves.
Yeah.
Like
They're
hilarious.
So what happens to me is like I'm going through this Technicolor fucking madness landscape, and I don't really know what the fuck is happening. And when I pop back out of it for a moment of salient reality, I'm in this person's house. We went to somebody's house for a Christmas party, and I'm talking to this very unfortunate looking dumpy chick. And she is trying to talk me into going and having sex with her and two other extremely overweight, unfortunate-looking women. She wants me to plow her and two of her friends in a bedroom, and she's like gesturing and trying to guide me into it. Now, I thank the fucking god, whatever gods there are out there, Beelzebub, Baal, fucking Cthulhu, yeah, whatever the fuck, like that I had that presence of mind to be like, I'm too high for that. I think I have to go. And I managed to extricate myself quite expediently into the front yard, where I found a guy who was so blackout drunk that he thought my name was Luke, and I was a guy who had fucked his little sister and impregnated her, but I'm not Luke, and I never did that. And he tried to fist fight me while I'm on acid, trying to escape the very, very large women who are trying to fuck my brains out. And I get stuck into this middle ground. And I'm so high I can't see straight. And I had to have people tackle this guy and hold off the women who were trying to, like, colonize my penis. And I ran into the night, not to be seen again for hours. And that's how my Christmas went that year. I think that was like 2009. Christmas
that was a real out of the frying pan into the fire sort of thing, wasn't it?
Dude, it's fucking wild.
LSD is a hell of a drug.
Like 5. Yeah, the most I've ever done is 5 hits, and that was like the most intense experience of my life. I can't even fucking imagine.
Well, it depends on what you like. Who cooked those 5 hits and what they were, because. Listen, I did a 10 strip one time, some shit, had a pretty decent trip, right? Had another time in which I took 5 hits of this acid that no one was actually supposed to be sold more than 2 at a time of. That was the night I turned into the devil.
Yeah.
Sitting in there. I told the story.
You've been possessed ever since.
Oh, no, it was great. No, it was a freak out, but then I calmed down, and then I freaked out again, because I'm sitting in my bedroom, it's nothing but wood paneling, I've got like this red t-shirt hung over the center lamp, and it looks like an upside down like volcano thing as I rolled it up. Candles and shit going, and for some reason I was watching The Ninth Gate then, because this was back when I only had a VCR and a handful of tapes. So I was watching The Ninth Gate that day. And then I thought to myself, hey, you know what? That's right. I got that acid off my buddy. He said something about don't take too much. Whatever. I'll take 5 hits. It'll be fine. And then presto fucking change-o as the walls start breathing, as we all know they do. The walls start breathing. The wood grain starts swimming. All of a sudden, the flame from the candles gets sucked into the walls. And the whole place is on fire. And I'm literally sitting there like that dog with the coffee. Like, this is fine. I know, I'm high as balls. This is just a hallucination, probably. Doesn't feel hot. But then that melts away, and I start looking around, and it was kind of like that really shitty CG hell that they had in the Spawn movie. You remember that? Yeah. I'm kind of floating on this rock on my couch, and I'm dressed all gothy and shit, and I'm fucking peeking. And I realize this is hell, and I start freaking out. Holy shit, how did I end up in hell? Oh my god, this is terrible, this is terrible. What do I do? Wait a second. This is my couch. Wait a second, I live here. This is mine. Wait, is it? Oh no. So yeah, I was about 20 minutes of thinking I was the devil before my friend dragged me out into the living room, and the kitchen light burned for like a split second. Then once it was done burning, I just wanted to go upstairs and listen to my friend mix records. And it was good.
Fun times.
Yeah, I mean, granted, I didn't have 3 fat bitches trying to bang me in an albacore tuna 4-way, but
Yeah.
All right, that's fair.
That sounds
that's
like
fair.
a little bit too
Okay.
much.
All right, so is there anything that you would like to shill? Anything you'd like to put out there? Pepel of Hyperborea.
Well, there's one thing, Nick, I've like really been liking the turn your channel's been taking with the philosophical reasoning. I'm a philosophy major. This is
oh,
what I do on the daily. Yeah.
so I haven't let you down yet. That's good to know. Give me time. I'll get there.
Yeah. If you do more Nietzsche, that's always fun.
I've been
but
getting more into it. Yeah.
What I want to shill is actually related to philosophy. There is on YouTube a lecture series by a guy called, his name's Gregory Sandler. It's a 26 or 25 episode lecture series on the philosophy of like major works of science fiction. And if like you like science fiction, check that out. Like serious.
Fascinating, actually. Because I mean, if you look to like the philosophical like underpinnings to someone like Frank Herbert, for instance.
Oh yeah, dude. Like he does Frank Herbert. He does Roger
Heinlein.
Zadazny. He does.
He's got to do Heinlein. I know he does Heinlein.
I'm pretty sure he does Heinlein.
Heinlein is like such a fucking
also
pure
does some
nationalist
fantasy.
utilitarian.
He does Asimov.
Of course, Asimov. So he does all of the big epic, like the noteworthy names in sci-fi, basically.
Yeah, more or less.
And then he gets to Kurt Vonnegut and doesn't know what the fuck to do.
He doesn't touch on Vonnegut, but like if anyone's interested, do check him out.
I definitely will. Actually, yeah, send us a link. Drop a link in the Discord in the in-show chat Discord there, because we'll post it up. But I genuinely actually want to check this out because it sounds like really good sort of morning coffee videos to enjoy.
Yeah, man. And if you ever want to talk about philosophy, I'm totally down.
Do me a favor. Do me a favor and send me the link to Gregory Sandler on Discord in a DM.
Should I just DM? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, just DM me on Discord and I'll make sure I get the whole thing.
No problem.
Cool, man. Appreciate you. Glad to talk to you. I hope we get to talk to you again soon. All right, man.
I'll talk to you again soon.
It was great talking to you guys.
Yeah, I'm glad you've been enjoying the channel turn. So yeah, we'll talk again soon.
Cheers.
Definitely. See you guys.
All right, so I have terrible news to report. My mother-in-law, I love my mother-in-law. She is amazing. One of the best people I've ever met in my life. She sent me as a gift some amazing crystal whiskey glasses, and I broke one.
In the arms of the angel, fly away from here.
'Cause I'm an asshole. I am an asshole. Fuck. God damn it. But there wasn't that much whiskey in it, so I'm not mad because I alcohol abuse or anything like that. But it was a nice glass.
I was just gonna say, no, you don't get allowed to be upset. Actually, I'm almost upset that you put Evan Williams in a crystal glass.
Fuck off.
Fucking savage.
You know what?
We're having words. Having words.
Mm-mm.
Lots of them. Some of them will have consonants. Others just vowels. I'm sorry, Jeff.
I'm sorry,
Rest in
Mom.
peace. Press
I'm sorry,
F to pay
Mom.
respect.
I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it.
Press F to pay respects to Jeff's fallen whiskey glass.
I have 3 more, but now it's not 4. Now I have 3.
Yeah, now you have 3. And then there were 3. And now you can just drink out of normal shitty glasses when we do the show because you know what's going to happen.
It's just a reflection of a man's self-destructive nature when he just loses everything and comes to a point in time where he must destroy himself or he will destroy those things around him that he loves. Anyway, so...
Well, I'm just sad I didn't hear you say like something along the lines of like, you're tearing me apart, or I'm tired of this fucking world.
I'm so sick of this world.
This whole world. Yeah.
RX says, "Here's a nickel. Let me tickle your pickle." All right. You know, I'm gonna stop reading the biddies that are under 100. You know what? Because they're not spicy enough. They're not spicy enough. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I mean, either
I did not break it. I did not. Oh, hello, Nick.
Oh, hello, Jeff. So yeah, I guess we're getting at a point now. He's rubbing his nipples. He's breaking shit around his house. God
damn! I like that glass. Okay, I'm done. I'm good.
I've done that. My favorite glasses too. The best thing is just don't take home hostess from a pizzeria and then have her do that while she's trying to drunkenly do your dishes.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. Life lessons from your midweek saints. Does that about wrap us up?
Yeah. We're done. We're done.
Yeah, all right, yeah, I gotta go take a piss. So we have been your midweek saints here from our new garbage fire / skybox studio.
Shit.
Don't even know what that's about.
Hang on. Yeah. All right.
There we are. Look, so I've been cerebral palsy hands, and this has been Butterfly Vogue Man. Fuck, I really should have thought that out beforehand. Yeah, we've been your midweek saints, coming to you from the new studio, still separated by an entire continent. Eat a dick, common live streamers. We'll be here once again next Thursday, and of course, come around and see us on Sunday for our big fancy show, where hopefully all of my audio issues will be sorted out on time.
God fucking willing. Anyway, that's it. We're done. Good night, everybody. Good night.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Fuck you!